The U.S. Department of Justice has formally charged 2 members of a hacking group operating in China for illegally accessing computer systems of health insurer Anthem and stealing personally identifiable information (PII) of 78.8 million people. One of the hackers has been identified by his real name, Fuji Wang, aka Dennis Wang, while another is known only by aliases, aka Zhou Zhihong, Kim Young, Daniel Jack, and charged as John Doe. They were part of a larger group whose members remain unknown. Hackers spent a year inside the network. It is alleged that Fuji and Doe operated from China as part of a hacker collective and carried out intrusion campaigns against businesses in the U.S. According to the allegations, the operations developed between February 2014 and the end of January 2015. There were 4 victims, with Anthem being one of them. The hackers spent about a year inside Anthem's system. The insurer learned about the intrusion on January 29, 2015, disclosed the breach to the public in early February. The group the 2 hackers belonged to used spear phishing and other sophisticated malware to compromise the computer systems of the victims. They used their initial access for lateral movement across the network looking for PII and confidential business information. In a subsequent step of the attack, the data was packed in encrypted archives and delivered to a hacker-controlled server via Citrix ShareFile data transfer service. Defendants used extremely sophisticated techniques to hack into the computer networks of the victims. These techniques included the sending of specially tailored spear phishing (SIC) emails with embedded hyperlinks to employees of the victims, reads the indictment. Sometimes, the hackers were patient and kept their cool for months before taking a new step to increase persistence on the victims' infrastructure. When they had a sure foothold, they would run reconnaissance activity and search for the data of interest. In the case of Anthem, they stole names, health identification numbers, email addresses, dates of birth, social security numbers, postal addresses, phone numbers, employment info, and income details. Assistant Attorney General Ben Skoski says that the allegations in the indictment unsealed today outlined the activities of a brazen China-based computer hacking group that committed one of the worst data breaches in history. These defendants allegedly attacked U.S. businesses operating in 4 distinct industry sectors, and violated the privacy of over 78 million people by stealing their PII. A classic operation. This type of behavior is typically seen with sophisticated attackers with a clear purpose and sufficient time and resources to successfully carry out the mission. The Anthem intrusion started on February 18, 2014, from one of its subsidiaries. The attackers moved on May 3 of the same year to the computer network of Anthem. Among Fuji's roles in the group was to register a domain name, for which he provided fake information. This was used as the command and control server for the backdoor tools deployed on the victims' systems. Doe's contribution consisted of renting a virtual private server at VPS using an Alipay account. They used at the end of October the VPS and Citrix ShareFile service to deliver credential-stealing malware to Anthem computers. The same methods were used to steal sensitive information from other victims. The 2 hackers are charged with 1 count of conspiracy to commit wire fraud, 2 counts of intentional damage to a protected computer, and 1 count of conspiracy to commit fraud and related activity in connection with computers. Let's block ads. Why?